Hey, how we doing? How we doing today? Take a seat. How we doing, Big A?
I'm good.
How we doing?
We're good.
Great. Take a seat. All right.
How we doing?
Glenn? How we doing? Take a seat.
All right.
How we doing, Carly? How we doing?
Doing
You're
good.
good. You're good. All right. Take a seat. Why are you laughing, man? Take a seat. You nervous?
Nah,
Take a seat. Sit down. How we doing? How we doing? You look scared. Take a seat.
I am scared.
Thanks for coming, Matt.
Thanks,
Take a
bud.
seat. How we doing, Peach? How we going? What has been? How's it going? How you doing? How you? We have a couple questions for him. We got some questions for you today.
Okay.
Sweet. I have some questions for you today.
Yep.
I got some questions for you today. Relax. I just got some questions for you.
Alright.
I got some questions. I have some questions for you.
Okay.
We're gonna start off. We're gonna go quick. This is serious as an interrogation. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the annual, except last year, ranking of the friend group video. This is year 5, and as you can tell, this year we're gonna make it a little bit more interactive. We're getting everyone's perspective on how good of friends they actually think they are. You guys usually don't get to see their frustrations after the video. I usually just see it in text. So, how could you put me this low? How could you put me this high? Overall, just complaints. The video will get a little bit more interactive later in the video. But without further ado, let's get to the interviews. Are you a good friend?
I say I am. I feel like there's times in the past where I've been a good friend, but overall, like, I'm normally there for people.
Yeah.
I try to be the best I can be.
Okay.
And there's
All the time, or just like some of them?
most of the time.
Okay.
There's obviously times where I can't be the most present,
Okay.
but I try to be there for everybody.
I'd like to think I am. If something's wrong, they can come talk to me and
Okay.
I'll listen. And if it's something that I can give them some feedback or advice on, then I'll give them that. If it's something that I can't, then I'm just there to listen to them. And
Yes, I am.
No.
I just be popping out
He's
to
just
your
like
house.
that.
Like,
He just
I
came
play
from
Rocket
school
League
and
with you.
He does play Rocket League with me,
Really?
so
I carry you, so.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that one, but
But yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
don't-
why I'm a good friend.
okay. We'll talk about the Rocket League in a little bit, but
I think I'm a great
you
friend.
think you're a good friend, like
I
at
think
all,
I'm a
like
good friend. I'm a pretty good friend.
you think you're a good friend, like
Yes.
Okay, good. I like the
Solid on
confidence.
that.
I like the confidence.
Okay.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right.
I would say I'm pretty good. What am I lacking on? Gotta play PlayStation.
I'd say yes. Talking to people, but sometimes I'm a little annoying, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean,
a great friend. I'm one of the best.
one of the best ever
One of the best.
to ever do.
I'm up there.
This is too much pressure. No. Yes. Absolutely. Scale of 1 to 10, we're probably looking like a 4, a 3. Probably on the lower side of things.
Okay.
Probably don't reach out as much as I could.
What's your best attribute, like as a person, not as a friend, but like as a person? What do you bring to the table? Who is Big Ed? Who is Tori? Who is Glenn? Who is Carly? Who is Manny? Who is Matt? Who is Peachy?
Think on my feet very fast.
You can think on your feet very fast.
I'm
Okay.
very spontaneous. I can very
Spontaneous is the word.
quickly
we'll use.
adjust,
Yeah.
and I did find myself to be a little funny at times. Yeah.
We'll say that for later.
I think I'm very caring person. Not very funny. Everyone knows that. We all know that.
Give yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I give myself some credit. Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know who he is either.
I mean, Glenn is gosh. We know that.
Yeah, jokes.
Jokes.
Yeah.
You are funny. I'll give you
Mhm.
that.
And
That's another segment. We'll get to that too.
that's about it.
That's about it. You're just
I kind
funny.
of disappear for a little
He
bit.
gone and come back, and
Yeah.
you show up as you.
That's what I bring to the table. I bring Glenn.
you bring Glenn,
Yeah.
and that's all you need.
I think I listen very well.
You listen very well. Okay. That's about it. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
that's good.
nice. I'm
That's
pretty
good.
nice to people.
Well, I'm an athlete. I'm caring.
You're caring. Okay.
I'm very caring.
Sure. Whatever that.
Whatever that means.
Okay.
I'm a good listener. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's all you're good at. It's just listening. Okay. That's good. That's good. Relax. Calm down.
I don't know if I do this so well anymore, or I don't know if I ever did, but just listening, I guess.
Yeah, you're a very good listener. I mean, you clearly aren't a great talker because you're freaking out right now. I need you.
Yeah, I'm more of a
It's
listener.
you to lock
Yeah.
in, BZ. Where do you think you should be and where you will be placed in this ranking? It's S to F.
In the past, I've been snubbed horribly. I mean, like,
Past 2
to a
years.
certain extent of, the past 3 years straight,
Yeah.
I've been snubbed to a problem where, like, it really starts to irk you. It really starts to make you feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
So you really try and work for it.
Improve.
You
Yeah.
try
As a
to improve
person,
yourself. Everybody here knows who I am now, and
they sure do.
they know me.
Okay.
And I feel like, you know who I am, and the ranking that comes out of that is just your opinion.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I've shown what I can show. In my opinion, I should be an S tier.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in that core 3, or I
Okay,
should be,
okay.
that I've been left out of year
Yeah.
after year, after work, after hard-ass work.
Okay. And then where do you think you will be, bud?
I'm like B tier.
C.
C. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you so just around in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then where do you think you will be placed?
C.
C. Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Not too high. Not too low.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
right-
that. I
right-
like
right-
that.
Right in the middle.
Not
yeah,
a little too
yeah.
cocky like somebody like Sean.
From previous years, I got F tier MVP
Okay.
every year.
Two
And,
years running.
we like being consistent,
Yeah,
but
okay.
we might be D tier.
D tier, oh,
MVP.
okay,
So we
alright.
are making a little step up.
A little
maybe,
step up this year.
Maybe.
Do you feel like you deserve higher than that?
Then D tier?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Okay.
Better put me at first.
Okay. This is what I've been saying in previous years. Threat.
I'm not threatening. You just have put me first for all 3 years, so I'm expecting it. And I'm gonna quote you because I just watched them all today.
Oh wow. She's
He
doing
said,
research.
there's never not a year where I'm
Oh, wow.
first. So,
She's holding me to it.
yeah. I
Okay.
think for you, I think I should be
Okay.
up there. Maybe
Nobody
not
else.
first. Maybe not first. I don't know who you talk to.
I would probably say B or C, right around there.
B, sir.
I think
Okay.
A is kind of tough. I'll say B or C. I think it's average. I mean, I think C is average. So I think around there.
Maybe like a 5, 6.
5 or
probably
6. Okay.
lower.
There's I believe 8
How many?
people in this.
All right,
tier
I'll
list.
take a 4 or 5 maybe. That probably sounds all right. Maybe a little lower. I don't know.
Who do you think is gonna be first, and who do you think is gonna be last?
I'll go with first. It's Carly easily. We know it's not a secret anymore.
Okay.
You haven't talked to Peach as much in a long time.
That is true.
Poor Alejandro, man. But he's gone into the workforce.
Going in the win.
Rip his soul. It's gonna be Carly. It would be like 4 for 4,
Okay.
4 years in a row now.
Yep.
I'm not surprised. Like the quintuple Lex champ. Like I don't even argue it. I understand it.
She's a Tom Brady of the friend group.
She honestly could be. If I made my listing, she'd probably be in the top 3 too. It is what it is. And I mean, we already made our joke. Ant's gonna be the first person to come in last place.
Off the tier. Honorable
literally,
mention.
Ant's gonna be the first honorable mention and the first person to come not in the top 10, being that there's like 8 of us.
I think there's 9.
Yeah.
So I think yeah.
He's gonna come at 10. It's tragic, really.
First, I'd have to either guess it would probably be Manny or Matt.
Okay.
Dark Horse Carly.
Okay.
And then in last, me.
Do you think you're gonna be last?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in my second season.
Play it low.
Yeah.
You play it low and then you
Yeah,
rise
I'm-
up. We actually didn't do it last year, so this is your first year on,
Oh yeah,
on the list.
I'm technically a rookie. Yeah.
you are a
Yeah,
rookie,
yeah.
so anywhere higher than
Yeah.
F is an
Yeah.
improvement.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So
That's great. I think hard enough.
I mean, there you go.
Definitely Carly.
Carly. Okay. Yeah.
Just consistent.
Yeah.
Like, great
true.
in the game.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're,
like-
like consistent
and
on
then-
all defense, offense.
Yeah.
She's just like that. Before you give your answer, I got some. We have new additions this year. We got Big A. We got
Big A.
Tori. We got Vraj.
Tori's in this.
Tori's in this too.
She's back in the game.
She's back
She
in-
came out of retirement.
She came out of
She came
retirement
out
to
of
come
retirement.
back.
Okay.
She's dating Manny, so it's she's more in the front group, I'd say.
Yeah.
Now more than
So the
before,
new additions are Ant.
Big A,
Tori.
Vraj, and Tori. I just say that
Vraj.
because when you're competing with people who played the game for so long, they got ball knowledge and they know me and they know me as a friend, as what to do, what to say. So as rookies, do you think they can improve or do you think they're last?
I don't think Ant is last. I think low key. It's a sleeper, last pick.
Okay.
Sean O'Brien.
Sean
O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Sleeper
Wow.
last pick.
Somebody's got to be last. There's stakes to this, Carly.
It's for Tori.
Tori's
I
last.
love Tori. I love Tori, and she is a very good friend for you, to you. But I don't know. We don't really say that much.
That's true. That's true. All right.
The bottom?
At the
Okay, if
bottom.
I had to guess, I would go Glenn. I would go Glenn. I think.
All right.
Because
And
he was
then-
last year, I think.
I think it was Sean Pope.
Well, and then Glenn. And he
So-
was mad about that.
My man. And then moving on, who do you think is going to be at the top?
That's too easy. It's Carly.
I mean, he's looking off in the distance. Carly's in the distance.
That's
And he's
just
just
too
like,
That's been like that since
it's been a consensus.
you know, so. But if it wasn't Carly. Yeah, I got no clue.
Then
It's gotta
she's
be
got no
Carly.
clue.
It's gotta be Carly. It's gotta be Carly.
I think a pretty solid top tier. Matt's always quite the god.
True.
That man's got to be top.
Matt was tied with you last year, so
Yeah, Matt's got to be top. Manny, freak that guy. He's probably bottom. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably something like that. I don't know.
well, that's all the questions I got for you today.
Okay.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
showing up. I'll catch you later.
See ya.
Thank you for coming along.
Yeah,
That's
thank
your
you.
last question.
Thank you.
And yeah, have a nice one.
Yeah, you as well.
See you later. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Have a nice one. I'll see
Alright.
you later.
Yeah.
Bye bye. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you. Thank you for coming. See you later. But yeah, thank you for coming. And let's get to the rest of this video. Yeah, really? All right. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for answering my questions.
Of course.
I'll give you, just special for you, I'll give you a shot from the chair. But
Alright,
you gotta,
alright.
no, you gotta sit down.
I gotta sit like, I can't look?
Yeah, I'll, no, I mean, you can look. I'm just saying.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
For the ones who have fallen off the tier list, I thought we would give them a memorial. So, I wrote some poems for them. Dear Popo, thank you for the monkey noises and being so short. And thank you for the carries on Fort and pretty much every other game. Dear Sean, thank you for the poop pics and pissing on the mic. Mostly, thank you for being so bad at video games so I could feel better about myself. It's just, that wasn't right. I shouldn't have done that. Like, they don't deserve that. Like, I just feel awful. There's got to be some way for me to talk to them beyond the grave. Wait a minute. 2, 1. Alright, how have you been, Sean? How we doing?
I'm good. Doing college, doing all that, you know, normal things. Just living life, basically.
There you go. I'm doing great. I'm doing the video stuff. Hopefully, I don't procrastinate as much because I've been doing all that with a lot of my schoolwork. I'm sure you have been too.
Yeah.
But my next question, why don't you like us anymore?
Nobody doesn't like anybody.
Okay, all right,
I
my
still
bad.
like all you guys.
This is
still
our
like
second
all
time recording this. It was on me, so he's getting a little repetitive. What is your most fond memory of the friend group, and what is your least fond memory of the friend group?
Most fun, Carly's birthday, because her mom 100% was flirting with me, and I still need her mom. So,
Oh shoot! Wow. I mean that's an answer
least-
and a half.
oh yeah.
I mean
Least
I'm
fond,
I'm sure. Wow. Okay. I think yeah. Do you remember any traumatic things that happened at a sleepover?
what, with a pillow? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Traumatic.
Okay. Is that your answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Sleepover with Sean.
No further details on that. If you know, you know. What's your best attribute, like, as a person? Like, what do you bring to the table? Who is Sean?
Hilarious.
You are hilarious. I'll give you that.
I show up,
I'm-
laughter shows up.
I miss your jokes. I miss your hypothetical scenarios. Just sitting in the party, it's 12 o'clock at night, and you just pull out some. I don't even know, dude.
Trust
but
me,
I
it got
miss it.
worse.
I bet. No, I'm sure you got new ones. And then final question for you. Do you think you see a future in talking to us again at all during the summer, hopefully? just in
Yeah,
general?
I could. I definitely could.
If you felt like it.
No, I definitely could. I still mess with all of you.
Good. I mean, yeah, we have some new additions to the ranking and the friend group, so you know, we did it. We tried to fill a hole. They filled some other great things in the friend group, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man, I miss you, bud. I miss you
too.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate.
Of course.
How we doing, Popo? I'm waving at his icon. I'm trying to shake his hand. Anyway,
Oh my
how we
gosh.
doing? Oh my gosh, how you been? What's going on?
So good, Brayden. How's it going, my man?
I'm fantastic. I'm here to interrogate you, so this is serious. So,
all right, let's get to it.
First question: how have you been? How you doing?
I've been doing good, man. I know I don't really play with you guys as much as we used to, like a couple years ago. I don't know. I guess I've become an adult, if you want to say. I know. I make the same face whenever I say those words.
Oh gosh. Why don't you like us anymore?
Whoa. Okay. I do like you guys. It's because I'm always on PC and
we're a bunch of bums. We're set. You just calling us a bunch of bums.
It's not even you that because you. I don't know. I just I don't know. Other friends I have.
Other friends.
Time. Yeah.
Sounds like you have priorities.
I mean, I guess.
Hey, I told you this is not gonna be easy.
Whenever I think about it, I do miss the days when we used to like all get on the party and PlayStation and like play Fortnite and NBA.
Hey, man.
Bro. Those
it happens
days,
occasionally. It happens occasionally.
I know. I hear you guys when I'm.
Well, I'll let you know, and we'll get to that in a second. But what have you been up to? What's going? Let the viewers know what's going on in your life. Like what's happening. You don't have to get very specific. We don't want to find your house or anything. Yeah, guys, come over. Like no, I'm just like, what have you been up to? So
I'll make myself sound like really really smart.
Okay, no, good idea. Yeah.
Smart. All right. I am a phlebotomist / lab assistant.
Oh my gosh!
Get smacked with that, bruh.
Holy.
Yeah. I stab people for a living, basically. I take your blood like a vampire. Blah blah blah.
I'm a communications major, so it's a little change of pace for me. So,
So yeah, I do that.
That sounds fun.
I've been doing that for a couple years.
Nice.
I'm trying to go for radiology tech.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Something a little bit more chill than, having to deal with a screaming child on a daily basis.
Oh yeah.
Poking him, yeah.
What? Like not as a friend, but as like a person, what do you think is your best attribute? Like what do you bring to the table? Who is Popo?
Alright. That is a very nice question. I like.
Hey man, I do my research. I do my. I'm learning something
honestly,
in school. Oh boy.
I just think I'm just a likable person. I don't know.
You just think you're better than everybody else?
No. It's not even that. Like, I don't like.
You feel like you can get put and placed in any friend group, any situation, and you just.
Yes, I think I could be.
You're very compatible. Neutral. Is what you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great.
And I think I'm a little funny.
I mean, really? You've always been good at speaking, but like whoa,
I wouldn't give myself that.
I mean, good enough. I think I've improved. I think I was very shy. Well, maybe not in the PlayStation party, but overall, I think
same,
if you look at my first video with you in it and Peachy in it, I'm talking. I'm like going, but. And then you guys are. We're talking about Thanksgiving. You guys are like, turkey, gravy. And I'm like, shut up, and I just didn't have the voice to tell you guys to shut up. Do you ever see a future where you would talk to us more, like you would hop on PlayStation more? I know you live far away from us, so it's not like it'd just be like, yeah, what's up, pop, like, but like, is there like one, like, do you see that, or just like you're getting older and like you'll see us occasionally, you'll come over for the summer? Or...
I feel like that is definitely gonna be like the thing. I don't know. I feel like I won't ever be on PlayStation like that anymore. Honestly, I mean, I don't now, so I don't think I ever will. Probably just keep fading away, sadly enough. But I will. No, I'm still in the group chats. I'm there. It's
He's
not
there,
like
he's there
I.
everywhere.
I'll never forget you guys, honestly. I mean, if I ever go down to like Manny's house,
Yeah,
I every time we do go down there, me and Peachy always like think about like meeting up with you guys.
Yeah, this kid, he's not gone. He's not gone with the wind.
Exactly.
But he's just kicked off the list because we're not talking on a regular basis. I don't think it's fair to put him against the other people and then say, like, we haven't really talked much, so I don't really know where he matches up with everybody.
I completely agree with your
So, I'm
your
sorry.
stance
You're flying like an angel.
on this.
There's a graphic I made and I think you're really going to like it.
Alright.
But, yeah. Thank you for meeting up with me. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Rankin Friend Group. We have year 5. We didn't do year 4. Sorry about that. But congratulations to everyone who made it onto the tier list this year. We got some rookies. We got Big A. We got Tori. We got Vraj. And we got some people that fell off. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed those interviews. But, yeah, let's get straight to it. First up, we have Funny. Yeah, some people are going to be mad about this. Some people are going to question why people are there. Matt, overall, just funny. Manny, there's just words that come out of his mouth, and he just makes noises, and he's just weird, and he's always smiling, always laughing. It's hard not to laugh when you're with Manny. Glenn and Vraj just say whatever's on their mind. First thing comes to mind. They don't care if it's nice or it makes sense or anything. That's why Glenn is Gosh and Vraj is Vraj. We have Sean, obviously funny. Big A, obviously funny. I think he thought he wasn't funny. I don't know where he got that from. And we got Carly. I don't think people would be like, oh, that's the first thing comes to mind is Carly's funny. But personally, we're best friends pretty much, I'd say. And I think she's pretty funny. Tori's pretty funny. She called herself annoying. I wouldn't say she's annoying. She just yaps a lot. And then PG, somebody had to come last. I'm sorry, bud. All my friends are pretty funny. That's why there's no D or F tiers. But there you go. Next up, we have the yapper category. Obviously, Tori, Manny, and Sean are going to be first. They just talk and don't care. I think that's why Tori and Manny work, because they don't shut up. I don't know how that works. I think they just go back and forth. But yeah, I just don't think they ever shut up. And then we have Carly and Vraj. Occasionally talk a lot, but usually just like a normal amount. Glenn talks a lot, but then he doesn't talk at all. So it's kind of a back and forth with Glenn. Matt usually just listens. Peachy, also big listener. He's just listening to everybody's problems, but he doesn't really talk about his problems or what he's thinking a lot. And he's not very unsure and very unconfident most of the time. Kind of sucks because he's a great person. Same with Big A. Big A, we love you. All right, talk to us. We appreciate when you talk, and you don't need to be scared of us. I know a few of us are intimidating, but nobody's gonna if we make fun of you, it's just we're messing around. There's nothing serious about it. I don't know if sometimes Sean takes it out on you and you believe Sean. I don't know about that, but we love you, Big A. All right, be confident in yourself. Next, it's about talking about emotional stuff. Yeah, obviously, Peach we have as our therapist. I don't know if he wants to do that. He wouldn't speak up even if he didn't want to do it. But he's really good at listening. He's good at being neutral on everybody's problems, calling out people if they do something stupid. But just giving his overall neutral, unbiased opinion, and he's great at it. Matt, Sean, Carly, I think it's a personal thing. Not a lot of people would talk to Sean or Matt about their emotional stuff, but they have listened at least to my emotional stuff and gave their opinions, and they've been pretty good for me. Tori, same thing with that, but I think we just haven't talked as much, so I put her a little bit lower. Manny and Big A, it's not that I wouldn't talk about emotional stuff with them, but I just feel like I mess around with them too much for me to be serious when I'm talking about emotional stuff. But I definitely see a future where eventually I would. But Vraj and Glenn, they're nuts. They're crazy. They scare me. I feel like they would judge me for anything I said that was emotional at all. This category is basically if they're liked by the parents. I think Manny, Carly, Tori, and PG, everybody loves them. Everybody's parents love them. Matt, everybody really loves Matt. He's very stupid sometimes and does really dumb stuff and says really dumb stuff. Sean, same thing, but to a bigger degree, and I think he's just an easy target sometimes. Just the stuff he says, and he lies a lot, and it's just, come on, Sean. Overall, nice guy, but, you know, he does some stuff. Big A, I put him neutral. Hasn't been with the friend group very long, so he hasn't met a lot of the parents, but, yeah, it's Big A. Everybody likes Big A. And then Vraj and Glenn, they either say something stupid, they either do something stupid, or they break something. Glenn knows that very well. Sorry, Poppy. Yeah. They're nuts. They have, like, this glow in their eyes, and you know something's going to happen. Next up, we have everyone's car. We have Matt, obviously, at the top. Carly, obviously, at the top. I really liked Glenn's car. He was in it, so I had to cut it a little short. I don't know why I have all the white cars in A tier. I think they just look clean. I don't know. They look cool. Manny's. Have you ever seen a car like that? No. It's beautiful. And then you got Vraj and you got Sean. They're just kind of not my vibe. Next up, we have our superlatives, so most likelies. First one is most likely to go to jail. We have Sean at the top, probably like tax evasion or something. Manny would gamble. Would sports gamble too much, and then resort to kids' raffles, like at a bowling alley or something random like that. And then you got Big A. I don't know. He's a detective. He's scary. I don't know. He would get involved in something that he's not supposed to get involved in. Next up, we have most likely to complain about their ranking. First, we got Tori. I think anywhere she is, she's like, oh, why was I that low? Why was I? Well, it's just not going to matter. Sean always complains about his ranking. He believes he should be S tier every year. He may be this year. Don't really know. And then Glenn, we have, he's been low. And so it's understandable, but he's always complaining. So we'll have to see. All right, this is most likely to get canceled. I think this is less of... they say some pretty terrible stuff, but they're overall good people, but defending them and everything they say, absolutely not. But, yeah, they don't think half the time. So, come out and they say terrible stuff, and I formally apologize for everybody who has been hurt by these people. Next up, we have most likely to answer within the first 15 minutes of me texting them. We have Carly, Sean, and Big A. Carly's just always there for me. Sean and Big A are normally... there for me, but they're just chronically online, so, you know, there you go. Sean a little bit less, but also Big A. Anyways, there you go. Next up, we have most likely to be in a long-term relationship. Hoping for you, Carly. Really like your girlfriend right now. She's pretty great. We got Manny and Tori. Hopefully they last. I don't know, Manny's probably going to say something stupid, or she's going to say something stupid, and there you go. But they're pretty good for each other. And then Peachy, what a folding guy. Find this man a girl. Holy fold. Gotta love him. He's very supportive. He's very, he's emotional guy. And, yeah, he's just pretty great. Next up, we have most likely to survive a bear attack. We got Vraj at the top, because he's smart, but he's also got that crazy folding look in his eyes when he wants to fight somebody. We got Peachy. He's just overall smart. He'd, like, trip somebody up to get them eaten by the bear, and he'd run away. And then Glenn is just rabid, is what I'll say. He's insane. He gets this look in his eyes, and he's messing around with you, but sometimes he's not. Next up, we have most likely to become a comedian, and there's nobody here. I mean, I guess myself, you know? Like, a lot of people actually would say that I'm pretty funny, you know? I've actually heard, like, in my past, but before the storm, you know, they said, hey, Brayden, you should be a stand-up comedian, and I'm like... That's funny, but as you can tell here, I prefer to sit. Next up, we have most likely to be on a reality TV show. First off, we got Big A, The Bachelor. Get him on there. Look at him. Look at this folded man. Next up, we got Sean. He would go on one of those game shows and just, like, mess everybody up. And he would just, like, you know, the split and steal or whatever. He would just always steal. And then you got... Glenn, that he needs to be studied. I think that's all I have to say about that one. Yeah. And then finally we have most likely to go poor sports betting. Yeah, these guys are just a mess is all I'll say. Yeah, I see a gambling future for them. And here's the moment you guys have been all waiting for, the final ranking. Yeah, so it took a lot of consideration. You guys are all great. Don't think you're not great because you're at the bottom or you're at the top. You guys are fantastic. At last, number 9. For lack of participation in the interview. Just not that connected. We don't talk that much. You know, I probably couldn't talk about stuff emotionally with him. We're going to have Raj. Sorry, Raj. It's your first year. You're a rookie. You got time to improve. I've known you for a little bit, but we just haven't really connected on that bigger level. Next up, we have Tori. Also, sorry, you always complain you want to be on the list, so you're on the list and you're not last. I think that's an improvement. You're a rookie as well. But yeah, I think you should be grateful. You're great. You're funny. You're just a fun person to be around. Number 7. And I don't think he expected this. I think he was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be bottom. I'm going to be off the list. Boy, Big A. At C tier, exactly where you predict to be, where you deserve to be. It's great. You haven't been in the friend group long, but you've made a great impact on us, Big A. All right? I need you to know that. We love you, Big A. Just got to talk to us more. You talk to us more. We get closer with you. I talk about more emotional stuff. And you can hop up some rankings here. I'm sure he's glad he's up here. We got Glenn in C tier. Maybe he thinks he should be a little bit higher. And maybe he should. Maybe he should. But this is just where he's landing for now. Love you, Glenn. You're funny to an insane extent. Just out of full nowhere. You're great. But sometimes you're crazy. You scare me. But overall, Glenn's a great person. Gotta love Glenn. At B tier, hasn't talked to me as much, so he has dropped a little bit. But we got Peachy. Got Peachy. Gotta love Peachy. We just haven't talked as much, so I think that's why he just dropped a few. Some people just raised. We talked more. We got closer. Somebody who's probably not gonna be the happiest with this ranking. We got Sean. A tier though. Hey, you're up there. You're getting up there, Sean. You're getting up there. That's pretty great. I mean, we've had trouble in the past. Your relationship affecting my relationship. We're not going to get all into that here today. But you know, I know, you know. Next year, man, should be hopping a few, all right? Moving on, we got Manny. Manny's also going to be A tier. Hasn't talked to me as much, so he's kind of just stayed still. But he's always funny. He's always bringing energy. I'm always smiling with him when I'm with him. And it's just great. He's just got this contagious baby laugh that's the funniest thing ever. It's like a giggle, and he sounds like SpongeBob. He looks like SpongeBob, big old forehead. But yeah, he's getting up there. Final two, Carly and Matt. A lot of consideration. Matt, I've been talking to Matt more. I've had emotional talks with Matt that I never thought I'd ever have. Carly, always there for me. Even now, I'm questioning where I should have both of them. I wish I could give them S1 and S2, which is kind of what it is, but they're right there. It's not. It's close. I mean, it's just on the given day, and it is my honor to bestow first place to Matt. Matt takes first place. There's things he says, these things he does that are awful, and I try to get him to stop. I really do. But deep down, he's a really good person, and I know that's hard to believe for a lot of you. But if you really get to know the guy, he's great. All right? You gotta look past everything, and I'm going to try to get him better, I promise. But I love Matt. He's absolutely fantastic, and I'm going to die, basically, because Carly's second. But Carly, you're S tier. There's a lot of people below here that thinks like they should be up here. So I would be grateful that you're at second, all right? If we're talking all time, of course Carly's first. I'm talking about these past 2 years, because I didn't do last year. I feel like Matt improved a lot from last year, and the year before, he was tied for second. So I wish I could just tie you up first, but I have to make a distinguished answer, because then you guys are going to be mad. So I'm going to say Matt. I'm sorry, Carly. I know you're watching. I know everybody's watching, and everybody's probably upset for where they are. But this is it. This is the ranking. What? This just in. We have a change in the ranking? Where is this coming from? Oh. Okay, we have a broadcast. We're going to cut to it right here. This is something people are not expecting to happen. You have an ability to bring down somebody a full tier. Who are you choosing?
Sean O'Brien. No debate. Right off rip.
man. I mean, I don't blame you, especially for that traumatic memory he gave you.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But yeah, no, I think that's fair. So he's definitely not gonna be happy about that. I mean, I think he raised a few places since last year, so I think he was gonna be happy, and then this happened. So yeah.
Had to bring some chaos.
That's what we try to bring. We're gonna move on to Popo. Who's Popo bringing down? This is the section where you guys are gonna be shifting around the friend group ranking. I made my ranking, and now it's time for Popo to influence that. Who? And you can say if you're between two, or if you singled one out. Who are you bringing down? One full tier.
One full tier.
Full tier with Manny.
All right, Manny was one of them.
Okay. And then we have Sean.
He was also the other one.
Okay, and then Big A, Glenn, Raj, Tori, PG.
I've never really met Tori.
Okay.
All the other guys are pretty cool.
Okay.
Chill with everyone.
Wow, even your brother. Wow, that's a surprise. I thought he would be at least a candidate. He's an honorable mention.
Nah, it's not funny though, cause he's my brother.
I mean, I think that's more funny, to be honest with you.
All right. Yeah, definitely Manny.
Oh no! Oh no, that brings Manny down from A tier down to B tier.
Yeah, I couldn't do my boy Sean. I thought he was higher, so I was like, nah, he can stay in there.
Wow.
Nah. Get that.
He's gonna be mad about that. There's gonna have a lot of comments. Sorry, Manny. Your cousin dropped you off.
Yeah, tell him I dropped him and can never beat me in a 1v1 basketball. Never.
Wow. You guys didn't see that coming. I'm sorry. You guys got to drop, and that's where it's gonna sit. I could raise Peachy, but I think that's funnier if we just leave an A tier open. Sean and Manny, the two A tiers, just drop one because our friends, and should have been nicer to them. It's a friend group ranking. It's not just a me ranking. Yes, it is my opinion, but this is about being nice to the whole friend group, and you take your shots at people, and things are gonna happen. So this is how the tier list ends, and I'm sure Manny and Sean are not happy, but yeah, thought I'd add a fun kind of Survivor. The first person gets kicked off, comes back in the end, and they have some sort of influence on what happens, and this is what happens. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Sorry if you were low. Sorry if you were high and still complain, Carly. But yeah, thank you for all being my friends. I appreciate you guys. I'm so blessed to have all of you. I see people around, and they just don't have as good of a friend group as we do. We're so close, and it's hard to rank everybody. But this is where everybody ended up. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. And if you cannot have a fantastic day today, have a fantastic day tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!
Did you install these just for this?
No, I had them.
Were they color changing?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay.
for my other shoots, but
Okay.
And you tweaking? Just a little bit, okay.
Isn't S tier the first?
You might be moving down tiers because you don't even know.
Gosh, that's not fair.
If we're ranking smartness,
I'm not familiar.
you might have to drop a few tiers. Who is he?
Can't say a lot of this on camera.
Okay. So hatred?
No.
Okay.
Nah, for real.
I told you right now, notes. There was a 5-hour lecture before this.
I was like, my favorite color is purple. And,
Yeah, I mean,
I
you got to do better than that. Welcome to the 10-minute long Manny's version. Let me just forewarn you. Off the tier list, we have Sean, and we have Popo. They're off the tier list.
They're off?
They got dropped off the tier list. Perfect. Good job.
That was 4 questions?
That was 4. Well,
I hated that so much.
don't miss. You got one shot, one opportunity.
Oh, come on. I don't.
100 of the shots you miss, you won't take.
Oh,
Oh, no.
No, cut that out.
No, that.